Hi guys, good morning to everybody. Today is the 22nd of December 2025 and today is a crazy global market talk with KEL. Crazy anytime, anywhere. All right, let me just mute everybody first, yeah. Okay, all right. Now, good morning, everybody. This is KEL, and this morning we have a lot of volatility in the market. Very crazy movement this morning. I'll cover that very shortly, yeah. All right, so first of all, today is a it's an eve, I mean the eve week of the Christmas period. Christmas coming in 3 days' time. Merry Christmas to all of you. All right. So before we start this morning, disclaimer applied as usual. Please do your risk assessment accordingly. Okay, let's revise and review what happened last week. Now, last week S&P 500 posted a back-to-back gain. I mean, it was Thursday and a Friday rally as AI continued recovered after the recent heavy selling. So we did talk about that there's a rebound on AI, and truth be told, as usual, the market just love AI team. So basically, the market recovered because Oracle recovered. All right, Oracle was sold down pretty badly, so it's kind of expected that there'll be a technical rebound on this counter. So apparently it's because TikTok agreed to sell its US operation to the new joint venture that include the software giant and private equity investor Silver Lake. So which means that Oracle shares went up because their investment inside TikTok basically is being sold. So that was how it is, but then that doesn't mean that the cash flow itself is still going to be done, yeah? And of course, at the same time, we also know that there's a lot of issue ongoing, which basically caused some Broadcom and Advanced Micro Device to be down in the market. All right, apart from that, we are on NVIDIA. As usual, it's one of the always favorite to rally. NVIDIA went up after Donald Trump administration has reviewed the prospect of the company selling its advanced AI chips to China. And the thing is this now, Donald Trump says that he will allow NVIDIA to ship its H200A1 chip to approved customer in the country. So once again, you see that Donald Trump has been always flip-flopping his view. One moment say no, then later say yes, then after that will give in to it. It's typically what you have taco, yeah? Taco, yeah? All right, so basically now the onslaught has been reduced in a way. People are buying into AI companies. They think that the AI is back on thing. And of course, one of the big losers is Nikkei. No, not Nikkei, Nike. Nike lost 10.5% after the apparel giant saw revenue in Greater China decline during the fiscal second quarter because obviously Nike is the a brand and they feel that the tariff has going to hit them and cause them a bit of margin because their margin is pretty tight apparently. All right, so that is the US market as of last Friday. Oops, who's drawing on my screen? Who's that? All right, sometimes you do make a mistake, yeah? Yeah, clear it away. Okay, next thing is Santa Claus Rally. So what is Santa Claus Rally? I don't have the article, but simply put, Santa Claus Rally is the first 3 days and the last 3 days. I mean, there's a pre 3 days and pre 2 days of the Christmas and the post 3 days after Christmas. So usually, if this one is a continue, we have a big movement down. Market usually will be buying during Christmas season. So of course, it's not 100%, but seasonally it's like that because everybody want to end the year nice, yeah. So that is possible to see the market going up. Generally speaking, yeah. Excuse me. Let's get a minute. Usual messages coming in. Now, one thing to note, UK stock have outperformed the Wall Street for one or a few, not many times. And the thing is this, why is that so? Because everybody feel that the US is not going to do well with the interest rate factor. But if you ask me, we also know that UK doesn't have the best scenario in business, but apparently people, out of the two of them, they prefer the second one. So now what is happening over here is that everybody now is buying into UK. But as I say once again, UK hasn't been the best in the business. I think you should be very careful on that at the moment right now. Yeah. One. Okay. Now, one of the Federal Reserve chairman, Federal Reserve Fed official, Fed Hammack, says that there's no need to change interest rate for months, apparently. So he is from the Cleveland, and he says that she says that there's no need to change the interest rate, right? She feels that now is too low, and you cut it further, that will create a very crazy inflation, which I totally agree in this manner. So of course, again, the Fed officials, some of them will be pro. They want to cut interest rates. Some doesn't want to cut. It's very normal for them to have different camps in the market. And the thing is this, she is a voting member. So therefore, she does have the right to, her whatever she says to have a little bit of weight there, yeah? Right, as we're speaking right now, gold price is shooting up 4380. Gold is going upwards. Dow is moving down a little bit. Okay, so not too sure what is going on in the world. We'll look at it later, yeah? Now, at the same time, we do see that the Bitcoin is traveling up to 89,000. Seemingly, there's some buying across the board. Not too sure. Is it the dollar has come off? I would suggest that don't chase. If you have missed this morning board, please do not chase it. It's not advisable to do that, yeah? Okay. I'll be receiving a lot of messages coming in, yeah? Now, Epstein file, as usual, Donald Trump, okay. DOJ restored image showing Donald Trump after backlash. Oh gosh, okay. So again, this is something incredible. The Department of Justice restored an online photograph from Jeffrey Epstein files that contained images showing Donald Trump after the backlash over its removal. So not too sure what is going on, but definitely Donald Trump is in the files, and seemingly the market is not happy with that. So again, not too sure. End of the day, it's really depend on how they think on do it. To have a president involved with Epstein files doesn't look that good at all. Right, today we have the core PC index. We're supposed to have it last Friday. It was postponed, I think. That's why we have it today. Okay, so kindly take note of this arrangement. Tomorrow we have the GDP from US, the quarter to quarter, but it's on pending. You see the P there. Pending means may or may not come out, yeah? Now this week, you can see that we have after Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, we have a early close, Wednesday early close, because it's Christmas Eve. All right, and there's even the data-wise, there's one big one is initial jobless claim, expected to be lower. So that should be, in my opinion, they may just to massage the number again to make Christmas a better one for everybody. Okay, now there's something that I want to share with you. Go to my twitter.com, crazy.com. I want to show something very interesting. All right, let's take a look over here. Now you can see that the quality of US economy data is continuing to deteriorate. It's kind of bad right now. The BLS is really at a low level. That explains to you why the market is really not really buying into it, yeah? And of course, you can see that the Michigan Current Condition Index is now one of the lowest, if not the lowest. And usually when it's at a low end, you do see the market will hit a point of recession, right? So you see whenever it's at a low end that, oops, sorry. At the low end, there will be a recession call in the market since 1965. So the thing is this, where are we right now? We are even lower than all of them. And we have no recession? Come on, man, this doesn't make sense at all. So that is why the economy, because of the funds all buying into the AI shares. So basically all this, they put it away. But it's just a matter of time where they come back and hunt them, yeah? So traders do take note of this, okay? And also, interestingly, we have a very interesting dump here. NVIDIA Executive Vice President of Operation is dumping NVIDIA shares as the price is going up. Very interesting, okay? So that's something to watch out one again. And last but not least, I'll show you one more very important chart. Is that this one here, US equity market. A lot of fund managers are buying heavily into the US stock market. And of course, we've seen this before. When everybody piles into it, there will be some profit taking in the near term. So I suspect that the start of 2026, there will be some profit taking. Now, one thing to note, some speculation say that because why the Bitcoin is coming down is because China again has had to cut down or reduce the gold, the mining down there and stuff like that. But again, you can see the news came out today, the Bitcoin rally. So again, news-wise itself, just take a pinch of salt, yeah. But there's something to take note of. Everybody take a look. This is a very important chart here, everyone. Now, apparently itself, right, there is an expiration coming in on Bitcoin after 25th of December, meaning that there's a big option expiration. So you can see that right now the call is 194,000, the put 73,000, the put to call is 0.38, and the valuation itself is $26 billion. All right. So the max pain is at 96,000, which means that if the market goes past 96,000, then of course the short sellers will be in trouble. But I kind of don't believe in this. I think that this tells us that a lot of people want the Bitcoin to go up. And if you ask me, if usually when everybody wants something on this side, the other side usually happen, yeah. So basically, this article you can read on your own. I think it's a pretty good article. And take a look over here under my crazy.com X account, okay? All right, so that is the fundamental news for everybody. Okay, so let's look at the technical on the market right now, the technical side, yeah? Okay, so this morning we have another doji again. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, as a trader and a creator of CRAZII for so many years, I've never seen so many dojis in a single chart, right, at the same time. So we have 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8th doji. Wow. Never seen such things before. All right. Now, having 8 dojis, what does it mean? By right, that means that the market is going to expect the sky or hell. All right. Sky-wise, we have no numbers to look at. Not really. If you look at the chart smaller, right, you can see that it's going for the all-time high. The all-time high is 4381. This morning it has broke it, so it has purposely break the stop loss of the traders at 4381. And the boys are still relentless in the buying, so it's pretty cool that the upside is still there. But because it's a double top, right? So traders just hold on a little bit, don't chase. If you are not buy this morning, give it a miss. If you have in position, let it ride a little bit. But do note, once again, this is actually a doji directional day. So as long as the market stays above OP, you have nothing to be worried about. But if the market breaks below OP, oh my goodness, the selling can be catastrophic, yeah? So now it's 4384. Where could it go? I think a nominal number of 4495. That will be a level that the gold can go if it goes up. Then, of course, if it goes break OP, oh my god, then the selling can bring it down all the way to here at 4240, the MA30. All right, so I don't think you come down so much, but I still don't think that you should chase at this level right now. Now it's 4383. You shouldn't chase at all, yeah? You look at the 5-minute chart right now. The 5-minute chart shows you that KTR plus 3 is 4392. It's very near to the level I just mentioned, 4395. So I think that there's a diamond here. So you can use it as a guide. This morning, there's a diamond over here. This is where you buy straight in the morning. Then it basically hovers at the pivot for a very long time. And then it broke up first. That's where I added position. But then when it broke below the pivot, I cut my position. And then after that, I saw the market recover. Oh my goodness, this guy is playing me out. But that is gold. That is typical, yeah? So now the thing is this, gold is now trading towards 4392. That is a KTR plus 3. So remember, I told you before, right? If the gold stays around KTR plus 3 and stay down there, then there could be some profit taking. But if the market hit 4392, KTR plus 3, and then broke above, oh my God, it will fly up, okay? So please, if you want to short at KTR plus 3, make sure you sell it when it U-turn below KTR plus 3. Do not short when it's above KTR plus 3, because we have seen it many times before. If the market stays above KTR plus 3 and goes higher, it can go all the way to, ridiculous level. So guys, please remember this, very, very important, yeah? So 4392 will be a very good level for those people to take some profit. If you're long, if you don't want, then please wait for it to come down, then hit 4392. Then if you sell, you sell from down there, but that's against the OP rule, yeah? Okay, so that is the gold chart. For those who buy with us this morning, congratulations, well done. Okay, next chart I'll show you is the Dow Jones chart. On here. Now, this is the Dow Jones chart. Allow me to explain this. Very important. Everyone take a look. There is a 4 diamond here, right? It's 4 diamond here. So what you need to do is this. You need to put a line at the 4 diamond closing price, which is here. Preferably to be white color, so that it's able to contrast the best against the black. Okay, the number is 47981. That is the number. So you can see that when the market stays below the diamond line, the market is down. Yeah. When the market goes above the diamond line, that's where the market shoot up. Okay, very good. So now the next thing is this. Now the market comes back down. It stays below the diamond line. So we thought there'll be some selling, but because the buy is rentless, so it's hard to go down. Then it tries again, it recovers, and now it's above diamond line. So buy right is a buy, but because the color is a red candle, you cannot buy. Now, one thing done today is very interesting. At the same time, you notice that 48171 is the pivot 1. So buy right this morning when the market is above OP is a buy. The market went up a little bit. No, in fact, a little bit, and then it started to come down. Now it's trading below the pivot 1. And as you know, pivot 1 is a resistance level. So which means that if the market goes up and comes back down, this will be a sell. So vice versa, if the market opens on top instead and come back down and break pivot 1, it's also a sell. All right, so both of them is a sell candidate. And if you look at it, the market should be going to test the MLP, which is stacked together with the diamond line. Diamond line is 47981, yeah. So I think that there is a possibility for the Dow Jones to take some profit if it stays below the pivot 1 today. Then the downside maximum count is about 47981. Okay, so traders, you can take this as a guide over here and see whether I make sense later on today. Yeah. Now, of course, you may say, but isn't it the Christmas time? You should have a bull market. Yeah, it should be as long as the market stays above OP. But in this case, right now, it stays below OP, right? Then there's no need for you to jump in to buy, right? Unless you want to buy from the bottom, which is take some risk, but it's still doable. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. Let's look at the next market, NASDAQ. Excuse me. Now, NASDAQ continued to rally. It gapped up this morning. All right, pretty bullish because of the MLP is very strong. The KSI turns from red to green, a big jump here. And it just broke the pivot 1 at 25,406. So it's a classic buy signal. So for the NASDAQ, everything is good. It's above the MA30. So everything is brilliant, okay? So the NASDAQ have been selling off crazy as of Thursday. And everybody says sell. And you can see on this this is Wednesday. And Thursday, Friday, the market recovered. So you see, I mean, whatever news they sell you, very bad, very bad, very bad. But when you buy, they just pump. Yeah. So that's why follow the OP rule with the best idea. Don't need to follow the rest. Okay. So now where can this be going? If the market continue to rally, we can see going to KCB at 25,690. We are about 250 points away. Well, anything is doable and possible. Now, one thing to note, there is a 4 diamond today. So which means that this is why the market is so bullish as of this morning, above OP, Above four diamond is a buy already, plus above pivot, confirm buy. So that's the reason why you have all the buy signal for you today for the Nasdaq. Above OP, color yellow, above MLP, KSI green, and above diamond line. Total perfect call here. Okay. So that is why I say it is possible to make money, but you have to do your homework and you have multiple market on your screen. If you only have gold, only one goal to trade, then it won't help you, right? Think about this for a while, yeah? All right, so that is the NASDAQ, and last one is Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin just now was all the way up earlier. I told you, right? Bitcoin went up to 89,600 earlier, just moments ago. And now it's reversed back all the way 1,000 points from where it came from the top. Now, there's a very strong resistance at this 89,196 on the MA30. We'll visit that. And we do have another doji directional day for today. So once again, we do expect the market to go into a potential all the way up or all the way down situation. Now, with the KSI green, the downside will be limited, but again, the doji will speak for itself, yeah? So traders, be very careful on that. Okay, so for Bitcoin, let's take a look at the 5 minute first, then we can see it better. On a minute, I seem to be stuck here at the moment right now. Okay, I'm just gonna wait another one more minute. If it's stuck, then we end the session, yeah? Apology on that. We do have this occasional thing. I mean, last few days was fine. Then after that, now happened. Okay, so while we're waiting for this to happen, remember we do have the still numbers on time. So 89,196 is the MA30. So it's now showing being resisted there. You should see multiple green dots on your own screen. And to this doji directional day, that means the market will take the market up. Or if we're going to break up, you can go all the way to the sky. Who knows? You can go even to 92,000, right? But at the same time, the selling do kick in. Then, of course, the pivot 2 at 84,804 is possible. But because the KSI is green, we don't expect the downside to be too much, maybe half of it itself. Okay. All right, guys, I waited enough time. 1 minute has passed. I still can't get my thing on moving. So I think we will stay. Yeah, you cannot touch at all. We end the session today. I'll post a 5 minute chart to different group chat shortly after this. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you online once again. It's Kel signing off. Take care. Bye bye.